Welcome, everyone. This is FitCamp. My name is Orlando. I'm a health fitness specialist with Exos here at Samsung Austin. You might be joining us from other Samsung locations. Welcome, everyone. So I just want to give a quick rundown of the class. What you see on the board is what I have planned for today. This is a 30-minute class. I do plan on taking up just about the whole 30 minutes. I will be timing everything. I will be demoing everything. I'll let you know your reps, your sets, all that good stuff. Basically, where you come in to play the most is if you have equipment available. So if you do have equipment available and you want to use it, please, please, please have it available. I will let you know anything that I'm doing with equipment, how you can do it without equipment, and vice versa. Anything that I'm doing without equipment, how you can do it with equipment. So again, what you see on the board is what we're going to be knocking out today, about 30 minutes. FitCamp, you're going to get a full body workout. You're going to get a little bit of strength. You're also going to get a little bit of cardio. We're going to start up here with our movement prep, some shoulder circles, glute bridge, get the shoulders going, get the hips going. Transition into our pillar prep, a little bit of core work, leg raises, shoulder raise, heel touch, dead bug. Make sure we target all areas of the abs, lower ab, upper abs, the obliques, and then make sure we do a little bit of core work to get that entire core nice and strong. After that, we'll jump into our plyometrics. Plyometrics, again, basically getting off the ground, a little bit of jumping. So some jump rope, some broad jumps, some box jumps. Again, I'll explain, I'll demo everything when we get there. After our plyometrics, we'll get into our round of strength. This is, again, where it gets a little bit tricky depending on what you want to focus on, whatever your goal is. You're either going to go for more time on the strength or more time on the energy systems development, our cardio down at the end. So again, right now, as an example, if you're focusing on strength, if you're focusing on building a little bit of muscle, you might want to repeat that strength portion a few more rounds. And then vice versa. If you're working on your cardio right now, trying to get the heart health up, get the lung health up, then you might want to focus a little bit more on our energy systems development, which is our cardio for the end of the workout today. So grab yourself a towel, grab yourself a water. That's just about all you'll need. Get myself set up so that you can see me a little clearer. Again, I'll be demoing everything. Yeah, hopefully that's good right there. All right, right off the bat, movement prep, shoulder circles, 10 and 10. So 10 forward, 10 backwards. Nothing crazy, just like it sounds. Shoulder circles forward. 4, 5, 7, 9, and 10. And then 10 backwards. 6, 7, 9, 10. Let's get down and get those hips. Those shoulder circles obviously get our shoulders. This glute bridge gets our hips nice and warm. A couple different options. Elbows on the ground will be a little bit easier. Here it is. We're doing 2 sets of 10. There's 5. Hands off the ground, a little harder. And 10. Little break. This is an exercise that we can progress very easily. We'll get a mini band around the knees. We can start putting some weight on the hips, things like that. But again, here's a variation where you don't need any weight. So I'm going to go again, set number 2, 10 reps. Nine, 10. There it is. Make sure at the top, squeeze those glutes. Really squeeze. Give them a poke. Give them a poke. Make sure they're nice and tight. Squeeze those glutes and relax. Grab yourself a quick shot of water. That's our warm up. Get it done. Get it out of the way. Grab a yoga mat if you got it. We're going to get into ab work, pillar prep, and we will be getting on the ground. So again, as I demo these, anything that you want to make a little more difficult, grab some weight. If you do have weight available, dumbbells, I'm going to grab this yoga block. Very easy way to make everything a little tougher. All you need is a yoga block. So, pillar prep. We're going to do these for time. I'll be keeping time. You guys keep your reps going. Keep your reps going. I'll let you know when the time is up, when to rest, and when we're starting the next set. So, leg raises. Here it is. Again, elbows on the ground makes it easier. Hands above the head makes it a little bit harder. I have a yoga block in between my ankles to make it a little bit more difficult. Here's your leg raise. Not about speed. Nice and control on the way down. We're gonna go for 25 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Nothing crazy. Really focusing on that lower ab. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's our lower ab. Let's get into our upper ab. Hands, wrists, right over your chest. All I'm looking for on these shoulder raises is exactly like it sounds. Raise those shoulders off the ground, off the ground, off the ground. Really getting that upper ab yoga block in between my hands just to give me a little bit more support on the way up. 25 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Again, not about speed. This yoga block will eventually turn into a weight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next, the obliques, heel touch. The further your heels are from your hands, the harder it is. The closer they are to your hands, the easier it is. So this right here, very short movement, is a little easier than if I bring my heels back, bigger movement, side to side, pivoting. Pick your poison, pick your difficulty. 25 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep going, keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one for our entire core. My favorite, dead bug position. All 4 limbs in the air, hands, legs in the air. We're going to be going opposites. So your right hand and your left leg will be moving at the same time. Your left hand and your right leg will be moving at the same time. We're going to go down, up, switch at the top, down, up, switch at the top. Again, not about speed. Opposites alternating. Last one, 25 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Opposites and alternate. Alternate. Keep it tight. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. That's one round. Upper ab, lower ab, obliques, core. Got them all done. Repeat that as many times as you want. For time's sake, I'm only doing one round, but that's a routine you can repeat 2, 3, 4, 5 sets to really get that core work done. Next, we're going to transition into our plyometrics. Grab your quick shot of water. You don't need any equipment for these, but if you have a jump rope, it is a little easier with a jump rope. And if you have something to land on, so some variation of a box jump, something to land on. All right, first one, jump rope. 2 sets of 20 seconds. So option number 1, obviously, if you have a jump rope, here's my jump rope. You're just gonna get a nice, easy pace going that you can maintain for about 20 seconds. If you don't have a jump rope, that's fine. Absolutely no worries. All I'm looking for, find a line on the ground. You don't really even need it. I just want you jumping. Get off the ground. 20 seconds. Hold this for 20 seconds. Here we go. All together, jump rope or a quick 2-footed hop. 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Maintain your pace. It's not about speed. A pace, find a good pace that you can keep for 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. 20 seconds of work. Rest for 40. 40 seconds, we'll repeat. So like I mentioned, don't need a jump rope. If you want to go grab a jump rope, obviously jumping rope will make it a little more challenging, a little more different, kind of give you a goal. of jumping over the rope and jumping rope successfully. Set number 2, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. It's not about speed. Find a good pace. Keep going, keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Next, broad jump. So our jump rope, 2-footed hops for speed. Now we're going into a broad jump, 2-footed hops for distance. So I want you to set your feet. Set your feet first, similar to your squat position. Drop into a squat and try and give me a big hop for distance. Most important part, make sure you can stick the landing. If you're getting lots of distance but you can't stick the landing, that's not a good rep. I want you to be able to stick that landing. Here it is again, big squat, big broad jump, stick the landing. 2 sets of 6. At your own pace, whenever you're ready, go. Give me 6, then take about a minute rest and give me another 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Minute rest. These are at your own pace. Focus on distance. Try and get as much distance as you can while still staying stable. If you go far distance and then fall over, lose your balance, that's not a good rep. If you're losing your balance on the landing, bring the distance back a little bit, focus on your landing. These are at your own pace. If you're staying with me, we got about 30 seconds. We'll do set number 2, 6 broad jumps. 15 seconds. If you're staying with me, keeping on pace with me, we'll start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Quick shot of water. Done with our broad jumps. Now we'll get into box jumps. So again, you don't need a box. If you do have a box or you do have something that you feel comfortable landing on, go ahead and bring it out. I have a bench. Here we go. I'm gonna give you all a couple different variations. So box jumps, just like it sounds. Now we're going for height. So our jump rope was for speed. Our broad jump was for distance. Now we're going for height. So 2-footed hop. I don't trust this bench. It seems very wobbly. So instead of landing on the box, I'm gonna go ahead and just clear it. Go ahead and go over the whole bench. There it is. So that's 1 for me. Squat, jump. There's 2. Box jumps, 2 sets of 6. At your own pace, whenever you're ready, go. If you don't have a box, you don't have anything to land on, here's your next option. We're gonna do squat jumps. So I want you to squat, and on the way up at the top, I want you to get off the ground. So squat, jump, land it, reset, squat, jump, bring the legs up even. 2 sets of 6, 2 sets of 6. Two sets of 6, 2 sets of 6 at your own pace. Give you all about another minute and a half. I don't want to run out of time. We're about 15 minutes in, about halfway through, got about another 15 minutes. After these 6-box jumps, we'll get into our strength portion. So for the strength portion, everything up to this point, up to the strength portion, we've been kind of staying all together, warming up together, do our pillar prep together, plyometrics together. Now here's where we can start to separate. I want you to knock these out as quickly as possible at your own pace. Everything that I have on here for the strength portion is body weight only. Actually, I lie. There is one where I will use dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, you can do it without the dumbbells. But like I mentioned, adding equipment will make your workout a little better, a little more efficient. So if you can grab some dumbbells, do so. What I'm going to do is I'm going to demo each movement, and then I'm going to bring the screen, I'm going to bring the camera a little closer to the workout so that if you need to see the order, need to see the reps, it's all about 12 or 10 reps. And then I'll give you all about a good 6 minutes to finish up at least 2 rounds, and then we'll move on to our cardio. So exercise number 1, squat, body weight squat. Make sure you throw those hips back, go as deep as you can, as deep as you can. Squat, 12 of those. Immediately get into a push-up. Here it is, 12 of these. Immediately get into lunges, alternating, 12 total. So each one counts, so 6 per leg. If you want to do single, all single leg, all 6 on one side, then all 6 on the other. Go for it, however you want to split it up. Then we get into our row. Make sure you throw those hips back. Row those dumbbells. We get into our dip next with my bench here. Tricep dip, elbows back, elbows back. Lastly, we ended with a curl, 10 curls. So, since I'm not too sure how much equipment, what kind of equipment you all have, I want you to focus on the reps first. So, once you feel comfortable with the reps, completing all 12 or all 10, then that's when I want you to start adding a little bit of weight, make it a little more difficult. So, bring this back. Put the strength portion up. We will start all together, but please go at your own pace. Please give me full effort, max effort. Give me at least 2 rounds, but we're shooting for 4, and then we get into our cardio. So start all together, 6 minutes, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Squats, 12, push-ups, 12, lunges, 12, 12 rows, 10 body weight tricep dips, and then 10 curls. As much rest as you need in between exercises, but I would love for you, again, to give me that max effort, nonstop, knock out as much of these without a break as you can. If you can give me the full round and then rest, and then give me another round, rest again, let's knock it out. Limit the amount of rest, or let's get through the full round and then we'll rest. Keep going, knock it out, knock it out. Just about 2 minutes in, 4 more minutes, 4 more minutes. We'll end it with our cardio. Give me at least 2 rounds, everyone. Minimum 2 rounds. Here we go, everyone. Keep going. Just about halfway done. 3 minutes in, 3 more minutes, 2 rounds, and then rest. Get into our cardio. If you're feeling energetic, if you're feeling up for it, give me all 4 rounds. Give me as many as you can in the 6 minutes that we're working for. 6 minutes of work, we'll rest. We'll knock out our energy systems development, our cardio at the end. Like I mentioned earlier, if you are focusing on strength, you're shooting for 4 rounds. You're going to limit your energy systems development at the end. Vice versa, if you're focusing on your cardio, on your energy systems development, give me a round or two of this strength, catch your breath, and then your big focus for the workout today is this mile run at the end. So if you're focusing on cardio, energy systems development, basically think of everything leading up to this point as a warm up for your run. Again, trying to give max effort on everything, but your main focus for your workout is that mile run at the end, which hopefully you're going to give me max effort. You're going to give me a good time under about 8 minutes, 10 minutes, and then we'll focus on improving that mile time. If you're still going on the strength, you got about 2 minutes, 2 minutes, and I'll start the cardio. 90 seconds if you're still going. At 90 seconds, you can finish up your round, grab a quick shot of water, catch your breath. If you're shooting for 4 rounds, keep going. You got about 80 seconds. 80 seconds. Here we go. If you're still going, finish it out. You got about 45 seconds. Finish out that round. Give me at least 2 rounds, everyone. 4 rounds is about the cap, it's about the limit. If you can give me 4 rounds, then basically next we have to find ways to make this a little more difficult for you, which usually involves adding equipment, adding reps, adding exercises. So kind of gauge yourself off of that. If you felt like those 4 rounds were nice and easy, that's great. We'll start adding equipment. I'll make it a little more difficult going forward. If you're waiting for the cardio, we'll get going in about 10 seconds. So you can see what's on the board for cardio. Those of you doing the strength, go ahead and finish up. Quick shot of water. I'm going to transition into our energy systems development. So, like I mentioned earlier, depending on what your focus is, will kind of determine where you're putting your effort in this workout. If you're focusing on strength, focusing on building muscle, then I want you to put your effort into the strength portion. If you're focusing on cardio, energy systems development, then I want you to focus on this last part that I have here at the end of the workout. So basically, I'll use myself as an example. I am trying to increase my cardio as we get closer to Thanksgiving, as we get closer to some of these 5K runs that we have here in Austin in the fall. So I start with option number one, where I find a nice solid pace that I can keep for at least 8 to 12 minutes. And I go out and I run for exactly that. I'm running for time, trying to find a pace that I can maintain the whole 8 minutes, the whole 12 minutes. Once I feel comfortable with that, that is when I transition into option number two, what you see on the board, a 1 mile run, where now I'm focusing on distance, trying to cover that distance as quickly as possible, as efficiently as possible, which is where I'm at right now. So the past 2 or 3 weeks now, I've been going on about 12-minute runs, not really focusing on the distance, just focusing on the time. I'm ready to transition to the opposite, where now I want to focus on the time, focus on the distance, how much distance, how quickly I can cover that distance. So for me, it's a mile. Once I get my mile time down to about 6.5 minutes to 7 minutes, then that's when I start to increase the distance. And my favorite distance to run is a 5K. So that's my goal. That's the goal that I have set for myself between now and Thanksgiving. I want to be able to run my 5K in about 25 minutes, tops 30 minutes. My best time ever was about 23, 24 minutes. So that's my goal. Hopefully you have a goal, something similar. If cardio is not your goal, running is not your goal, then basically this is kind of a little bit of a big active recovery for you at the end. Give me an 8-minute walk, 8-minute walk run. Those of you focusing the cardio, focusing on the energy system development, give me a 1 mile run for distance, for time. Send me those times over, and then we can start together working on improving your mile time, improving your distance, whatever it might be. But for today, cover that mile distance. So this is again where we separate. Everybody go at your own pace, go at your own effort. Give me max effort if you're running the mile. Give me a nice solid pace if you're going for the 8 to 12-minute walk run. Again, start all together. 3, 2, 1, go.